Hello, welcome to Timberborn. It's Tuesday, January 27th, and I'm finally able to start playing Timberborn again. And I've decided I've goofed with this construction here. Because what I want to do is I actually want to flip it so that our entrance is over here. Otherwise, what they're having to do is they're having to go back and then back towards my district center. And so, of course, that's going to count as being further away from the district center. And what I need to do is actually have I flip it and then they are going, just up. It's not like they're going over, past, and then back up. And I did it this way because I was thinking at the time I just wanted it close to the water here. We'll get this started. Actually, I don't know that we will get it started because are we building something over here that I don't want to build? Maybe it's just a housing. Okay, yeah, we'll run it a little bit. Where are you going? Just carrying logs. Where are you going? Oh, picking up logs. All right, okay. Yeah, I'm just worried I have some kind of hidden project going on. So what I need to do is I need to move this housing. So we will do this. Wow, it's been so long since I played. I was forgetting what my keys were. Empty this and this. We'll make these high priority because it's been so long since I've played on the map. I'm not sure if I do have other building projects going on somewhere. Okay, let's zip through the night. Yeah, unfortunately, I used to play the Tumbleweed map on Mondays, and I can't do that anymore. I now have a schedule that won't let me do that. Okay, and then we're going to do twos. Because this is what? 1, 2, 3. So here I am playing it on Tuesday. But even now, it's going to be inconsistent as to when I can play. Been working on a big data project. It's kind of statewide, so lots of data over many years. And first thing I have to do is clean up the data because they changed the data structure has changed at least 3 times, and well, more than that, but at least three major times, and then several different little changes throughout the years. So I have to clean up the data. I have to fix like the data. I have to fix it so that the data from previous years. Well, drats. I was thinking I could put the dynamite up here from here, but not if I've done that. So I got to put the staircase back. Um, no, 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 I don't. Wait, wait. No, I don't. Sorry, beavers. Because these are just going to be ones. All right, nobody go out on the demolition field. Thank you. No. Ooh. All right. Well, okay. That worked. All right. Forgive me my continuing errors there. It's been a while since I played, so I've forgotten my build or what I'm doing. All right. And then what I will want to do is this. And this. Put our sluice here. Yeah, keep, well, let's see, let's keep it at 60, huh? All right, it's nighttime, they won't be building this. thinking I need to cap that before I put down that house. Otherwise, I don't know. It shouldn't flood this, but you know, some crazier things. I won't need. Yeah, I will need that. Because the road goes here. I won't need that. All right. So make that a high priority. Close down another one of these houses, temporary houses over here. I was going to say, I thought I had some dirt over here. should be making some gears. Seven-day drought. We should be all right. Okay, since this is a rework, I'm gonna let them build this, and then I'll come back whenever this is done. So we'll be back in a few. Okay, so that has been redone, and I realize I probably do need to put a impermeable floor here. And then we need to add, our road back here for our upper housing. I also realize now that I'm kind of, normally I have two here so I can do, the stairs up. So this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Let's go ahead and build these though. Let's make these high priority. And we will pause these houses. And we're going to come over here, pause our mine operation so that we don't have workplaces without workers. I almost hate to get rid of this one, this house right here, because I think it kind of looks cool. That like our potato griller lives right here, just goes right here, but I also know that this is not banished, so it's not like the workers live close to where they work. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Okay, now this one has been, it has access, so let's build it. All right. We'll get some beaver statue happiness going on over here. Wait a minute. I think we're going to change that and we're going to do it this way, maybe? Yeah. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm thinking I've never done this before, but with the road here, I know I'm going to have to come around and do some kind of stairway up on the end here, but I'm thinking of actually maybe building some housing off to the side here. Let's see. Well, let's do this. If I do that, can I still plant wheat? Yes. So don't plant the wheat and don't build that yet. So this is our chestnut and our spatterdock. So we eventually want to move our grilled potatoes over here too, even though that's further away from our crops. We do have paper. Why have I not built our beehives? I don't know. But make that a priority here. Make this a priority so we can get this done. I know they're going to start working on the beehives because they were placed a lot earlier than our statues. But we do need to go up at least one more level so we can move these houses. So if I do, okay, hold on. I don't want you working on this yet. So let me try. Wait, if I do this, I can then do this. Oh, drats. It's okay. It is okay. Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking, the reason I was saying that was okay, I was thinking maybe I could just put a double lodge up here. And maybe I will do that. Right? Because that, oh yeah, so we'd want this. And those get all that. Yeah, all right. Okay, so start working on that, and then we're gonna work on this over here, uncapping this. So let's put in some explosives, supply dumps. Along with some extract supply dumps. Because then I think we're going to see this. Yeah, this is this a road? No, this is a road. This is our road. This is not a road. Well, all right. Well, to begin with, we're going to do this. And that'll get us down to this level, which gives us access to all this. So, I think we do this here. Well, no, let's not do that. I mean, we have dirt now. Let's do dirt. All right, we've got our beehives going. Got all that going down there. Let's straighten this out, shall we? I should have done this before I put in our supply dumps. But, you know, who's all about planning forward? That's so yesterday. That's so yesterday thinking. All right, and then we'll get rid of this. And we will do this. All right. Okay. So that's a, okay, so we'd want one here. Which would mean a 2 here. 1 there. to there. My measuring stick, so we don't want to build that. So what we want to do now is we want to get down here and open this water source. But we want to prep it for a bad tide before we like get it set to unleash. I think this probably will do it. Probably won't. But let's see. We want to... yeah, let's do wood instead of dirt. Because at least with wood, we'll get those resources back. Well, let's see. We need to go down one more. Yeah, because we're going to take this out eventually. Let this flow down into here. It'll add to our big reservoir here, as well as feed these areas over here. But, you know, we want to make sure that we have bad water diversion before we give it access to this area. And yeah, that means we actually need to go. I don't want to go, but we need to, like that. So that, you know, I don't have to put up more levees here to let the water escape out this way. All right. We'll do that. Okay. So now we do 3 down. Okay, let me get to the explosives. Good. Drought. So now what we're doing is we're building our path down to uncap. This guy here. Now what I don't know what I want to do is, do I want to tunnel? Yay, look at that. Get water coming up. Do I want to tunnel out through here? I don't know how far up bad, contamination goes. 2? Looks like 2. So if let's see. So if I do, Yeah, I think so. If I do this, when I get contamination, it shouldn't affect the top. That is, wait a minute though, that is 1 down. So we actually are going to need to do 2. But we'll go ahead and do this here. Yeah. Can't get down there and do that. Yeah, that one's out of reach. So we need to get rid of these. Whoop. All right, so this one is going to be so strong that it's going to, okay, all right. Well, okay, I'm not too concerned about it because we got a drought coming. But whatever. But at least we got some water down here now, huh? Got some water in our village, our housing area. Wow. Okay, let's filling this up. Six-day drought. Do we have... we do not have... We need plank storage over here. All right, because these are planks. Yep. Oh, we have plank storage right there. Okay, well. All right. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. That's why we weren't, or that's why we were flooding. Okay. I'm like, what is going on? Which I'm sure you guys are all like, that's not unusual for you, Joe, to be asking what's going on. So it's interesting, playing Timberborn now when I see, okay, whatever. Now when I see dry places, I start thinking about, oh, look, you could build a dam there. Bring in some water there. Okay, very good. Now we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to put in... And we're going to say close below 3% contamination. Yeah, so I was watching this Netflix series on, it was called Dark Winds. It's like a detective kind of show on it, based in the Navajo reservation, and got to go down one more, which is, I think it's the Navajo reservation, I think is in New Mexico, quite a bit of a desert. But, it has like next to the town in the series. Yeah, okay. There's this big old fat lazy river that runs by. And I'm thinking, look, and it gets snow and everything during the winter, and they're concerned about flash flooding in the canyons. So I was like, well, look, right there you can build a dam, and you bring some greenery to your desert. You get more water. Don't let the water run off in the... I think that's a 3. And your flash floods, capture it. All right, well, anyway, that's all the time we have left for today's episode. We'll just come in here and we'll show these the fact that we've got our beehives built and that the progress we've made here. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll come back and join us when we continue, and hopefully I'm going to be able to have time to continue playing on a regular basis. I don't know about the Krakatoa one, that I'll be able to keep up with it, but I'll finish it eventually. But it may wait until after I finish this one. Anyway, until next time, have a terrific day.